The Prime Minister has officially committed $240 million for a new stadium in Hobart. The AFL's welcomed the decision, but not everyone is happy. Anthony Albanese's announcement was interrupted by hecklers.
The Prime Minister dodged questions hurled by angry locals.
Let's talk about housing, Prime Minister.
Do you want to? Yeah, I think you've had your say.
The small group echoed sentiments from local residents who think the $240 million could be better spent.
I was living in my car for a couple of months. Lots of my friends are living in the back of their vans, and every night you pull up into a car park and there's more and more people in there, and they get up in the morning and they go off to work. We need a government that actually looks after people.
Tasmania's Liberal Premier Jeremy Rockcliffe joined Anthony Albanese in support of the pledge.
It's about opportunities for business, and it's also about creating something really special that all Tasmanians can embrace.
We've been working cooperatively with Jeremy to develop plans to make sure that we maximise the use of this site for the economy of Tasmania, for jobs, but also for improving the amenity and livability of this beautiful city.
The controversial build is estimated to cost $715 million. $375 million will come by the state government and $15 million will be chipped in from the AFL. The rest will be funded by borrowings against land sale or commercial leases. Did you welcome a stadium?
Waste of money. Waste of money. Yeah.
It shouldn't be built because of inflation and other reasons, including that, like healthcare.
I think it's a wonderful thing for Hobart. I'm not from Hobart, but with all due respect, it's something that brings Hobart into the national competition.
We have 2 footy fields already, so there's no point in having another footy field.
The new stadium will be located just 2 kilometres from Hobart's CBD here at Macquarie Point. It was the final piece of the puzzle needed by the AFL to start formal discussions with the 18 club presidents about securing a 19th team licence.
It's not an Australian Football League if it leaves off the South Island, and that's what's occurred for too long, in spite of the fact that some of the greatest players, like Peter Hudson, of course, were developed here in Tasmania.
A majority of Hobart locals are thrilled by the prospect of a home side.
Wallabies, Devils...
Maybe the Thylacines, you know, there you go.
The Devils, but...
The Devils would be good.
Yeah, who knows? The Devils is pretty good. But I like Jack Jumpers and Hurricanes are pretty wild names. I mean, nobody would have thought of those, so they could come up with something completely out of left field.
There's only one name that you could give the team from Tassie, and it'd have to be the Tassie Devils.
The AFL Commission will meet after the club presidents vote, and a formal announcement would likely come next week. If the team is given the green light, the 19th side wouldn't enter the AFL competition until 2027, playing games at other Tasmanian venues until the Hobart Stadium is complete. Holly Edwards-Smith for Sky News in Hobart.